What up, YouTube? KJ Dub the King back in this. You know, Captain Williams, whatever. AKA KJ Dub, K Dub, Big K, K, whatever. Um, got a little minor epiphany about a schematic word, and that's hoe. Um, there's this R&B artist, Jeannie Aiko or Janae Aiko, Aiki, I don't know. I can't really say her name. It sucks that I can't say her name because I take pride in being able to speak. But and I'm working on it. And if she see this, I apologize for butchering your name. I feel you. My name is Captain. A lot of people, when they see it on paper, they screw it up. So, and I'm sure you've been through it. She just made a song not too long ago called H.O.E, where she gave each letter of the word hoe its own personal meaning. Um, the H meaning happiness, the O meaning over, and the E meaning everything, you know, like MOE, money over everything. Um, so it made me think like outside the box of sex, because hoe is always associated with sex, even though originally a hoe was a garden tool, and that association with a garden tool being used for at somebody's discretion to accomplish a goal um, was put on men and women for being used for sexual objects and them having no resistance to it. They just willing to be used. Um, but putting that definition, those definitions on those letters brings it to a broader view, meaning that, you know, anything can be the happiness over everything. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you do drugs and you choose the drugs over most drug addicts choose drugs over everything. You know what I'm saying? Over their job, over their kids, over their relationships, over their family, over their own survival. You know what I'm saying? And but also on the positive end of it, you cannot be completely selfless in life to where you never choose your happiness over everything. There has to be a moments in life where you decide that I'm going to choose my happiness over everything, like a toxic relationship or a toxic job or the fact that you just don't get out or that you've not been doing anything with your life that's enjoyable to you that makes you actually happy. Um, you know, forcing yourself to take that vacation, forcing yourself to take that time off, you know, forcing yourself not to have that argument, forcing yourself to leave in, you know, a toxic environment will be choosing happiness also over everything. Because you might lose some things in order to get that happiness, but that might be a situation where it's detrimental that you choose your happiness over everything that's going on at the time. And just because you choose your happiness over everything does not mean that you can't go back to those everythings and treat them accordingly after you've chosen your happiness over everything. So there is coming back from that. But I just wanted to put that out there and put that thought in people's mind like, hey man, think about that. Next time you call somebody a hoe or somebody call you a hoe or you thinking about the word or, you know, in different situations, maybe you might want to get to know the person or maybe they might want to get to know you and understand why you chose your happiness over everything. Because when a hoe is a hoe, it's clear that they are drawing large amounts of happiness from having sex. And when I'm talking about that version of a hoe. So when you see a female or a guy who just promiscuous all the time, always having sex with somebody and blah blah blah, can't stay in a relationship because they keep cheating and so on and so forth, that person's choosing their happiness over everything. I've been in that position, from personal sexual endeavors, you know, that internet shit, other females, um, drugs, um, career, you know, in general, selfishness in a sense, because that's kind of what that means when you choose happiness over everything. You're basically being selfish because you're going to serve yourself no matter what. No matter what nobody says, no matter what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Um, I would have to say that the only thing I have never chosen my own happiness over is my children. Um, Directly, I made some choices that would say that I wasn't thinking of my children at the time. But I've never actually put somebody before my children, like in their special moments, or um, their personal holidays on a regular daily basis. Nobody's going to make me not tend to my kids or care for my kids before, you know, not, take care of them and before I take care of my kids. There's never going to be that situation. I'm not going to ever have a phone call or anything like that, or a visitor or something that's going to make me be like, I'm going to put my kids to the side and I'm going to concentrate on this. You know what I'm saying? Or forget about my kids, or, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. That ain't ever going to happen. Now, I made some choices where it's like you weren't thinking about your kids and that could affect them, but I never chosen anything literally over my children, and I never will. Um, in that sense. Now, when it comes to like maybe a vacation with my significant other and we not trying to have the kids with us, you get what I'm saying? That's still choosing happiness over everything. You know what I'm saying? Is it completely negative? No. Are we coming back to the kids? Yeah. But at that time, it was like, y'all gonna have to go do something because we gonna do this to make ourselves happy. And I want to throw this in there before I go. Last year, 2019, during that year, y'all that know Steph Curry and Aisha Curry, they made a statement together saying that their kids don't come first, they come first. And people said, oh, that's selfish, that's horrible, blah, blah, blah. But you got to understand what they're trying to say. It's a happiness over everything type situation. And if you think about it logically, and this is how I feel about the children, my children's mother, especially now that I got a new respect for her on a whole nother level on a lot of different things. She deserves, they deserve to be happy without the kids, and the kids deserve to be happy, because if you're not happy, then how are you going to be able to make the kids happy? How are you going to be able to raise them right? You got to have that vacation without them. You got to have some dates without them. You got to have hours and days sometimes without them. You know what I mean? So folks that's coming down on people, coming down on them for that, y'all don't understand, because y'all probably ain't in that position and y'all ain't even tried it. Remember, y'all came before the kids came. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came before all the responsibilities came. Y'all got together first. Y'all were dating each other first. Then y'all had sex and made these kids. So in order to raise these kids and treat these kids and love these kids, you still got to treat yourself. You still got to love each other. You still got to love yourself. And the same thing goes with your significant other. You was alone or with somebody else or whatever before you got with them. So you was still serving yourself. If you stop serving yourself and all you do is serve them, it's noble, but at the same time, you got to take out time to serve yourself. Granted, I would say this: in a true marriage, you hear me? Marriage, in a true marriage, those two people, the reason why they're even married or calling it a union and becoming one is because they're both trying to please each other. They're studying each other and they understand what each other likes, so they try their best to do what each other likes on a daily basis and try their best not to argue and hurt or do the things that they don't like. So when you got somebody on your side that's doing that, you really don't have to go out your way to please yourself, because this person's always on the job. You know what I mean? So for the new viewers, subscribe, hit that like button, ring that bell. Check out more of my videos. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Eventually, I'm gonna jump on Twitter when I can get the equipment together and finally get the music done. And then when I can get the finances up and I can get the clothing line started and I can get all the businesses in place, I'll have even more content. The book, when I finally get that written and finished, that'll be released. I love spreading knowledge. Love um, doing this because people need to know, people need to hear, people need to relate. And I've been through a lot. 34 years old. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 decades and almost half another decade started. So I know some things, been through some things. If these things reach you, resonate with you, put a comment down there. Like I said, hit that subscribe, smash that like, ring that bell. Holla at your boy, KJ the King. I'm out.